Portland Trail Blazers head coach and NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups was in a Brooklyn federal court this morning to face arraignment. He's pleaded not guilty to charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. Authorities allege he participated in mafia-backed rigged poker games. Billups is on unpaid leave from the Trail Blazers. I want to bring in CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane, who's following this arraignment for us from Washington. Scott, can you walk us through what happened in court this morning and also remind us what Billups and others allegedly connected in this gambling scheme are accused of?
Well, Chauncey Billups is certainly the most famous name and the most famous face in what is really a high-level, high-octane criminal case. Dozens of people are implicated. Dozens of people are charged. So you had an arraignment this morning in which Chauncey Billups pleaded not guilty, as expected. But they're just trying to get their bearings on this enormous case with so many different stakeholders, so many different matters, and so many different hearings forthcoming. You'll recall there's two parallel cases here, one of which is the NBA case, one of which is the poker case. It's actually Chauncey Billups, the Basketball Hall of Famer, who's in the poker case. Chauncey Billups is accused of being what they call the face card, the famous face to draw players to an illegal poker game, the proceeds of which allegedly went to the mafia. Chauncey Billups has pleaded not guilty, is denying the accusations, but they say he was a knowing component of this doctored poker game in which there was all kinds of technology employed to fix the games and get the money from deep-pocketed gamblers into the pockets of the mob.
Wow. And Scott, you have some new reporting about how former Justice Department officials are sharing their goodbye messages online. What more can you tell us about that?
You can see this report right now at cbsnews.com. There is a growing and highly trafficked website in which ousted members of the Department of Justice, some of the 5,000 or so who've left the department since January in this enormous purge, have put farewell messages to their colleagues. Some of them are pleasantries of wishing well to the people they're leaving behind, but many of them are warnings about the threats to democracy, the unbinding of norms, the shattering of systems inside the Department of Justice which leave the U.S. vulnerable. Safety vulnerabilities, democratic vulnerabilities, issues that are now metastasizing, they say, through the Department of Justice, through these firings, forced resignations, and retirements. You'll see some of those letters at cbsnews.com, but I think this really speaks to the moment. It's a real time capsule of November 2025 when you have scores of people leaving farewell messages as they are forced out of the U.S. government.
Yeah. Scott MacFarlane in Washington, D.C. for us today. Thank you.